Hey guys, good morning. What's going on? Just wanted to give you a quick little update on the account. I haven't really been recording anything because I have been away for 4 days. I was out of the country, actually, in Costa Rica, but it's all good now. I'm back. This is the funded $25,000 account. As you can see, it's up to 25,800. Let's go to metrics really quick just so you guys can take a peek at that. So yeah, I mean, nothing really to go over. I'm still obviously still trading on it. I've taken 5 trades so far, lost one. I honestly don't even count that first one as a loss because I was just trying to figure out how much it is that I'm willing to risk on this account specifically. But yeah, overall, we're doing pretty solid so far. I would say so myself. 80% win rate, average profit of 230, average loss of 85.41, which is just that one loss that we've taken. But yeah, really, I mean, I'm just gonna take my time with this account. I'm not planning on rushing it or trying to flip it crazy. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pause this video really quick. Currently looking at NAS. I am looking to go short today. I do have a feeling that we will be going short today for a little bit, probably just to fill a little bit more in on this imbalance area, which is pretty much that entire yellow box. I'm not expecting it to go all the way down, but I am expecting it to come down a little bit more. So that's what we're going to be looking for today. And as soon as I am ready to trade, I'm going to go ahead and start recording. All right, so see you in a little bit. All right, guys, so I actually took a sell just now, and I'll tell you guys why now. Let me just go ahead and adjust my position. Okay, so going off the 15-minute really quick. We obviously see that price did break structure down here, right? So it broke below these lows, and as soon as it did that, it didn't go any further and it started pushing back up, right? So this entire area right here is an area of imbalance. So price came up to it once and it rejected off of that area, started pushing back down, and now we're back inside of it, right? But if you go down to the 1 minute, which is where I base my trade off of, we see that price is also now in an area of imbalance in the 1 minute. And it did kind of take these lows out. So it's hinting, to me, it's hinting that there is a potential for it to go a little bit further down, but it wants to come up a little bit, grab some liquidity above some highs, and then start pushing down. So I do believe that this is gonna go, or it's gonna continue to go down. I'm gonna just set this up here because I do want to take some partials off around here, because that is kind of like my, I guess you could say, my TP1, and then my final TP is going to be down here. So if everything plays out, 598, but obviously I'm taking partials here, so that's not going to be accurate. We're starting to head down a little bit now, so that's good. Okay. And my risk is $132, so it is less than 1% of the account, which is great. The risk is obviously, this is a high probability setup based off of the risk and reward. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause it now. Skip it a little bit once it kind of does its thing and shit, and we'll see what happens. All right. I'm coming back way faster than I than I want to. I know it's only been like a minute, but I just want to show you guys this reaction off of this area down here. So obviously this is a high, right? This is a high, this is a low, this is now a lower high. So I do believe we are going to continue. We are going to continue going downwards. Probably below these lows here to form a lower low, and from there we could possibly continue going down. But that's what I'm looking for right now. Let's see if it plays out. All right, so we're making a little bit of progress. It is pushing down now, thankfully. So let's just continue to wait and see what's going to happen next. I do kind of expect a little retracement up, so that is something that I am keeping in mind, and considering the possibility of. So I do expect this to come up just a little bit, and then hopefully continue to push down. But I am gonna let it hit my stop loss. If it hits my stop loss, I am gonna let it kind of play out. You know, there's been multiple times to where I want to reduce the risk and I feel scared to risk or to lose the trade, so I lower my stop loss, takes me out, boom, hits TP. I'm sure we've all been there. We've all done that. Something I don't want to continue doing, because as a trader, you do want to be disciplined enough and trust in your analysis enough to let everything play out. Now, if you want to set kind of like a mental target, and at that target then you want to put your trade at break even or reduce the risk there, by all means go for it. But if you do have a specific target you want to hit, and you're not taking anything off, and you're not taking partials, I would suggest to just let the trade play out. But everybody trades differently. Again, I'm still focusing and working on mastering my craft, and this is something that I'm taking very seriously, so I'm going to do my best to try to kind of hold myself accountable to that, and be disciplined enough for me to be doing that. So alright, so I'll be back in another little bit. Really quick, I did just want to show you guys what I mentioned earlier about seeing price retrace for a little bit. I did take off some of the objects I had on the screen just to make it a little clearer, and I don't have anything obstructing my view of the markets or anything like that. So I just kind of cleaned up the charts a little bit, but it did push up. That's completely normal. Did also do this here, so I would consider this a relative equal low that I hope price comes to take out. Well, pretty much all of this. If you want to consider it all, you can pretty much consider all of these kind of like relative equal lows. These two more than these two, but they're still within the same price level area. So yeah, we're just waiting on that, and I'll be back again. Alright, so after the little retracement, price started pushing down. Took out the lows I said I would hope it would take out. So now my next target would be down here. So as soon as it starts filling in this imbalance area, I do want to close out partials. Maybe let me just move this somewhere like in this area here, right above these highs, or in between these highs and kind of like the start of the imbalance. So let's see what happens next, and I'm just going to keep it here because it looks like a lot of volume came in. Hopefully we get what we want. I keep pausing it. As soon as I pause it, it starts pushing down. So we're in the little area now, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of do this. So let's do Let's do. Let's do 0.60. So I just closed out a partial. Stops are now going to be above these highs here, and it is a risk-free trade. So really quick, as you can see with the history, that was $226. I still have obviously partial running. Account is now up in profit 1,062. And we are looking delicious. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right here, and I'll show you guys what happens next. All right, so price is now headed towards my TP, and once it gets to kind of like below here, I'm actually gonna lower my stops to maybe like right about here. Yeah, it seems like a good area. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for the price to get down to this box I have outlined, and then my stops are gonna be placed for the blue lines. All right, so price is now in the area that I said before. So now my stops were brought down. Let me just delete this. You see right here, and we are just gonna let it play out. All right, so as you guys can see, price did stop me out right here. All right, so overall fantastic trade, $327. So I went in right here. So overall 50 points, not bad at all, not bad at all. And that will end my day. So thank you guys for watching.